Aloha! Kauai is the fourth largest island in Hawaii. This beautiful island, known for its jungles and rugged coastline, is also known as the Garden Isle. The island where it's sunny at the last minute and where it could rain at the next minute. I mean, rain so hard the next minute. And did I forget to mention that the chickens rule the island? Yep, you heard me right. The chickens are everywhere on this island. This island is full of splendor, and natural cultural beauty is ready to be discovered. But where should you start exploring? In this video, I will tell you about the 10 places you should visit during your first vacation to Kauai. So let's get started. If you are staying in Poipu area, then you will never miss this beauty. The tree tunnel is a beautiful canopy of eucalyptus trees that line Maliuhi Road and shade the first mile of Highway 520. This magical spot creates a natural gateway to the south shore of Kauai and the towns of Kolua to Poipu. The best time to visit this living treasure is at night when the full moon shines on this beautiful landscape. The Mahaulepu Heritage Trail is a 2-mile coastline trail on South Kauai, and it's one of the best hikes in all of Hawaii. Trust us, you will not find a place with better coastline views than Mahaulepu Heritage Trail. If you stay at Grand Hyatt Kauai, there is a beach pathway that connects to the trail. If you are not, to get to the Mahaulepu Heritage Trail, start at the Shipwreck Beach, right next to Grand Hyatt Kauai. There's a small parking lot at the beach and some overflow parking just up the hill. Once you have parked, you will have to walk down the beach. On the left side of the shore, you will see several spots to get to the trail. Along the trail, you will witness the rugged coast of Kauai and take stunning photos of the cliff, the breathtaking ocean, and the waves hitting the edge of the cliff. Spouting Horn Beach Park is a delightful lookout where you can watch a blowhole spout a plume of seawater into the air. There are only few places on Earth where you can witness this phenomenon. The water spouts occur when the waves are forced under the lava shelf and rise through an opening in the rocky shoreline. The water may spout as far as 50 feet into the air, depending on the tide and ocean conditions. Although it may seem tempting to explore the rocks near the entrance to the blowhole, it is dangerous to do so. The best times to see this natural phenomenon is during the high tide and high surf. If you get a chance, you definitely don't want to leave Kauai before visiting Spouting Horn Beach Park. Trust us, you will thank us later. In 1946, Walter Smith Sr. and his wife, Emily, started a family business with a small rowboat and a borrowed outboard motor. 4 generations later, the company is thriving more than ever. The Wailua River is 19.2 miles long and is one of Kauai's only navigable rivers. And it is a wonder of nature that you can only explore aboard Smith Wailua boat. During the 2-mile river journey, you'll hear songs and stories of ancient Hawaii, like the King's Highway, sacred Mount Kapu, and the first Hau tree. After an hour-long tour filled with music and amazing views, you will finally arrive at the Fern Grotto. And that's when things will start to get even better. On the way to the Fern Grotto, the Hawaiian native plants and colorful exotic tropical plants provide a rainforest ambience to one of Kauai's most iconic places. The Fern Grotto is a geological wonder of Kauai. Ferns grow upside down from the cave's roof, which was formed millions of years ago. Get ready to take some beautiful pictures while listening to beautiful Hawaiian music and watch hula dances. Wailua Falls, one of my favorite attractions in Kauai, is located at the southern end of the Wailua River, north of Lihue. Some of the morning rainbows can be seen next to them, which makes them an incredible place to take pictures. Something that has fascinated us about these falls is their strange shape. Wailua Falls is divided into two streams that give them a sensation that they are two completely different waterfalls. Like many spectacular spots on Kauai used as film locations, Wailua Falls is most recognized in the opening credits of the long-running television show Fantasy Island. This natural wonder can even be seen from the road. Paddling down Hanalei River is an experience difficult to put into words, but it's something that every person should experience at least once in a lifetime. We rented our kayaks at Kayak Hanalei. From there, we kayaked down to Hanalei Bay. My wife and I are a triathlete, and we thought kayaking is easy, right? But no. We were arguing most of the time who is maneuvering the kayak. Most of the time, our kayak was moving sideways with the current. It was embarrassing. Meanwhile, our son, who is his first time as well, kayaked like a pro. However, the experience was pretty relaxing and enjoyable despite our issues. We will definitely do it again the next time we come back. But first, we probably need more practice. By the way, before I continue, I will really appreciate if you click the like button for this video. It will help my channel grow. And if you find value in this channel, be a subscriber. It's free. Hanalei town is a place where surfers, celebrities, and tourists gather to have a good time. Life in Hanalei is laid back. It is an old surf town that seems oblivious to the world's cares. In Hanalei, you will find various stores to bring back souvenirs from your trip, from t-shirt stores to exquisite contemporary art galleries. The Qingyang Village Shopping Center is located in the heart of Hanalei. It contains many tourist-type stores filled with trinkets and curios. On the other side of Qingyang Village, you will find the old Hanalei School building and the Hanalei Center, where you can enjoy Hanalei's rich cuisine. Don't forget to head to Hanalei Historic Pier and see its beautiful bay for one of the most memorable sunsets you will ever have the privilege to see. Perched at the northernmost tip of Kauai, the 52-foot Kilauea Point Lighthouse was built in 1913 as a beacon for traveling ships. Although its lights were turned off in the 1970s and has been replaced by an automatic beacon, it still serves as one of the island's most frequented attractions. The view of the rugged northern coastline and the deep blue Pacific is simply breathtaking and makes this the perfect vantage point for photos. The lighthouse is located within the Kilauea Point National Wildlife Refuge, a sanctuary for seabirds. Signage throughout the refuge identifies the various native bird species that nest or visit the area. There is a $10 entrance fee for adults 16 and older. There are 2 parking spaces inside the park, but if it is full, outside the park there is a small parking lot with a stunning view of the coastline. Most of Kauai's beautiful places are inaccessible by cars. However, there is a way to experience all the island's beauty. Exploring by plane is the best way to see Kauai. You can also explore by helicopter, but it is cheaper by plane. In our case, we choose Air Ventures. The best thing about the trip is that we were the only family in the small aircraft. Seeing Kauai by air is a thrilling experience that hardly any other tourist activity can offer you. You will see the inaccessible beaches, the breathtaking waterfalls, not one, not two, but I mean several waterfalls. Marvel the spectacular Waimea Canyon from above. Be ready to be amazed by the beauty of Napali Coast, its magnificent coast, towering peaks, and beautiful ocean view. This is the reason why witnessing Kauai by air is a must-do activity. Waimea Canyon is dubbed the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. The park consists of a scenic drive, lookouts of the canyon, a viewpoint of Niihau Island, wildland picnicking, and trails. This marvelous jewel of nature features wild foliage, tropical cliffs, and a green and pink landscape that contrast with its mesmerizing waterfalls. One of the best ways to get to know this park is through a guided tour, which will help you understand how this place was built and its importance in people's daily life. The best time to visit Waimea Canyon is during summer, when little moisture is in the air and clouds do not disturb the landscape. If you plan to drive to the park, start early. As the day progresses, the canyon region is prone to fog, which can obstruct the views from the overlooks and deprive you of some of the best experiences of the trip. Those are the top 10 activities you can do when traveling to Kauai. I hope you gleaned useful information that will help you during your trip. Before I end, if you want to watch my review of the best resort in Kauai, click the thumbnail. Until next time, travelers, mahalo!